What up, G Life? It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist on top where my videos and no photos makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. Whether it's just reactions, the G series, all of that, they're their own folders. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Man in Society, M.O.D. Where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Now, what I wanted to talk about was something I was asked for yesterday, and actually talking to for a cool minute to two of my subscribers in the comments. And they were telling me, what does it mean when somebody says that you can't go back to your hood? Like, you're not welcome in your hood. Like, what does that mean? Well, basically, it means what it means. It means that you're not welcome in your hood, meaning you're no good. Meaning that individual did something to the point where he is considered pretty much trash. You know what I mean? Pretty much, a reject, no longer, wanted in his hood. It has to be something serious in order for somebody not to be welcome back in their hood. You know what I mean? A homie either snitched or rolled it up while he was incarcerated or something, but something to the severe nature where your neighborhood disowns you. You know what I mean? That's how you could tell the character of a person and what he's talking about. If that individual cannot walk in his neighborhood, if he can't go stand and walk in his neighborhood, then no matter what he says or what he tells, it's not going to change the facts, bro. I mean, if you can't walk in your hood, that says everything, bro. You know what I mean? You could say whatever you want to defend yourself, but facts speak for themselves. Because if it wasn't so serious and if it wasn't so, like people say, then they would be able to walk to their hoods and post up. But if they can't, it's because there's something that happened that, doesn't allow them to. But that's what that means. I think people say it in a sense to, like, if they're having arguments. That's the only reason why I figured people would ask this question. And normally that's like ego stroking, like rubbing it into somebody's face that they could do that, like acting like you're super gangster and stuff like that. But at the same time, they do have a point though. Like, if they're welcome in their hood, then you can't say that person's trash. If they're able to post up and walk in their neighborhood, then that person is not trash, bro. Then that person's not lame or goofy or whack or whatever. If he could walk in his hood and you can't, I mean, there is no argument. You know what I mean? I mean, those are the facts. So, in a sense, I don't know if they were asking because of that. But in all honesty, not to be an asshole and not to be like a dick or nothing like that. But in all honesty, if that person can walk in his hood and this person can't, what is there to say though? And like you say, it's not like it's a good thing and stuff like that, because this life brings you nothing good. Shouldn't race either. This life brings you nothing good. You get nothing out of it. Either way, so it doesn't matter. It's better if you better yourself. But if you're really talking about like street shit or want to be seen like a street individual, well, yeah, if you can't walk into your neighborhood, then you're considered trash. In the gang standards, maybe not in your standards, and your standards are the only standards that should matter either way. You know what I mean? But in the gang world, that is how it's seen. It's not that they're assholes or they're lames for looking at these individuals like that or whatever. These guys knew what the program was, and they broke the rules that they knew that they signed for. So therefore they know the position that they're in. They know what happened and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they're not mad about it. How could they be mad? How could they possibly be mad about it? It's not to say that they're weak or anything like that. You know what I mean? Only they know mentally, um, what led them to make that decision. You know what I mean? I mean, they're the ones that have to live with it. I mean, people can, judge or critique because you're not walking in their shoes. Like I said, I don't know, you know, what the feeling would be like or anything like that, but I'm assuming they were going through something or whatever. Now you could say that they're weak or they weren't cut for it. If that's how you want to view it, my boy. I mean, who's to say that to argue with you? But I mean, because based on the world, I mean, I mean that is how it's seen and what it is. So you know, either way, stay in school. That way you don't have to ever go through these you know battles or arguments and shit like that. You know what I mean? Um, like I said, I'm not here to judge no individuals or brand or name or anything like that. But to answer your question, yeah, that is how it's seen, and that's why it's said. And that's pretty much what it means. You know what I mean? My overall breakdown on it, because you can't argue with somebody that could walk in the hood compared to someone that can't walk in the hood. I mean, there's like, what are we arguing here? And those are the cold-hearted facts, bro. I'm saying, shut up, we are.